So I've got 60% battery, it was fully charged, and my GoPro is shutting down because I am standing amongst boulders of pure ironstone. It's scientifically proven as of right now that all of this ironstone, which is pure ironstone, is affecting the electrical equipment that I'm using, and I think it creates this electromagnetic anomaly which attracts Yowies, and like I was saying, it's not entirely unique to have a lot of ironstone in the Blue Mountains, but these boulders are 100% ironstone, and I'd really like to get to the bottom of, not so much to actually do any research, but to get to the bottom of how this ironstone was formed. It's so riddled with pockets and fissures and really interesting patterns. However, because these boulders are actually just nothing but ironstone, which I just keep emphasizing is actually quite unique. Like, these are higher than my head, and it's nothing but ironstone. So this would weigh just so much. Basically like a cube of metal that's a few meters square, and then that one up there even larger. So a whole ridge of this would be creating a electromagnetic anomaly that would attract Yowies for a source of energy. That's maybe why they grow so big. There's an assumption that the electric fields and the what we refer to as gravity has been a stable constant throughout the history of the planet, and there's no reason why that isn't a false assumption. Maybe all the megafauna and megaflora that we only recently discovered, obviously people have known about it for possibly millions of years, but we just keep rediscovering things, as is the case with civilizations. So all the megafauna and megaflora may have reached the sizes that it was. Look at this, nothing but ironstone. Because gravity was totally different and allowed them to reach such enormous sizes. And maybe that's the case with the Yowie. That's why it's so big, and it needs anomalies in the gravitational field to maintain its stature. So this has been my emphasis, to find places high in concentration of ironstone, and obviously around the King's Tableland, and there's so many places in the Blue Mountains around Katoomba that has a lot of ironstone and really thick bands of ironstone. But to have, I mean, there's just one after the other, enormous outcrops of nothing but ironstone from the bottom to the top. Nothing but ironstone. That's phenomenal. And this is just the outcrops that are exposed. There's all the cover, like, yeah, you've got a whole ridge. And so I'm sure I'm on the right track to finding a Yowie here. I haven't heard one, and I haven't smelt one, and I haven't seen one. However, I'm getting the spidey senses that I will find a Yowie. That's about it for now. Wish me luck. Over and out.